Arrington. He's my friend. He's also El Presidente of Jefferson Animal Hospital. Good to see you. How you doing, amigo?
Good to see you. I'm great. Great to be here.
You're looking great. And look, Jefferson Animal Hospital, it's no secret when your pets are in trouble, when there's dire straits.
Stressful.
Where do you go with 24/7 health care when it comes to your pets? You already know the answer. It's Jefferson Animal Hospital, open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Doctor on site, anything you need right then and there for all emergencies, feline, canine, you name it. But what does that mean to the Louisville community? Because to me, that's a glimmer of hope that no matter what, somebody's there for, in my opinion, it was who I loved the most, my dog Lemmy. But explain the significance to Louisville by having 24 hours availability.
Well, we've been open 24 hours for 46 years as a resource for pet care and emergencies. And when my parents opened in this hospital in 1978, they saw Louisville as a 24/7 town. They had GE, UPS, Ford. So in 1980, the year I was born, they decided to open 24 hours with a doctor on site, including all holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, every night for emergency and wellness. You could make an appointment at any time, any shift. And so we are at the point, we were the only 24-hour hospital in the state for multiple decades. And so we're to the point now where we're seeing the next generation of pet owners coming through here. We had people that came through when they were kids with their pets. Now they're coming in with their family, with their pets.
That's awesome.
And so we're looking ahead now. It's great to have been open and doing this operation for so long, but we're looking at the next 5 years, 10 years, next 45 years, the investment in our people, the investment in our technology, the investment in our facility, and what does that look like to support the pet owning community?
Well, I'll tell you a couple of things. First of all, number one, you're the oldest in Kentucky when it comes to 24 hours, 7 days a week. But let's talk nationwide. You're still number 3 in the nation.
That's right.
For the oldest in the nation.
That's right.
And you say that you invest, and you're talking about, I've seen it firsthand. I've seen your blood donation center, which is absolutely beautiful, amazing. Yeah. I've seen the housing you have provided for doctors. Yeah. So when he says he's investing in a better product, it's not just words, it's deeds, because that campus is new, it's beautiful, it's set up for everything. As a matter of fact, this is how important Jefferson Animal Hospital is to the Louisville community. When Ethan Almighty was found at the Humane Society, they found him in the parking lot. Yeah. And they thought he was dead. So they bring what they thought was the body inside, and they said, well, we've got vitals on this dog. They took Ethan to Jefferson Animal Hospital.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
How you were there firsthand. Because they thought the dog was dead, and these are the experts. How dire was that situation? It was horrible. Can you talk about that for a second?
It was pretty bad. And normally when we get some bad cases, I'll get a message. And I got a message that, hey, we've got this patient that came in from the Humane Society. It's pretty rough. We don't know if it's going to make it. And if you've ever seen pictures of Ethan, he's a big dog. And when he came in, he was so malnourished. He was so dehydrated. He was about half the size that he is now.
It was a bag of bones. That was it.
Unbelievable.
Now he's the size of a bear.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't think he was going to make it, even over the first night. He spent over 4 days in our ICU with our staff, just around the clock. This was during COVID. We were open.
Right.
And it was unbelievable. And our staff did such an incredible job. They're so compassionate. They were there. And to see him recover the way he did, that's what they do. They save lives every single day. We've got 70 full-time staff, and they are just fearless. They are hardcore, and they are all about saving lives. And it's just a wonderful thing, and that's what they do, to see him be so successful and live a great life now.
Well, they're making a movie about it. We know that. Mm-hmm. We already have the actress that's going to play your wife. Yeah, I guess they're going to film at Jefferson Animal Hospital, right? I mean, I would think so.
I don't know. They did cast my wife, Kelly Sullivan. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yesterday, they finalized with me, Steve Buscemi is going to play me.
That's not true.
And I couldn't be more excited.
You're not in the movie. You're not in the movie.
Shh, trying to impress the Jefferson Animal
But I
Hospital
wonder if nobody's contacted you yet. I'm trying to think who's going to play you.
Well, I don't know. Well, I would love any guesses.
You got to force your way in a movie. I'm thinking Robert Conrad.
That's fair. And we're working on it.
Somebody be okay. Listen,
Robert Conrad.
We're talking to Adam Arrington, my friend, plus El Presidente, Jefferson Animal Hospital. I have been to Jefferson Animal Hospital 3 different occasions, 3 different emergencies. Okay, and every time I had a sense of peace once I got in there that everything's going to be okay. But there was 3 different emergencies. What's the most common thing you'll see pets? Because I got to open 24/7. I would imagine you see a consistent problem, or do you? I don't know.
We see consistent cases.
Do you?
At any given time, I mean, any day we see between 20 and 50 cases a day. And even during this time of year, those numbers are actually higher. Mm-hmm. We're constantly triaging. We see patients that need oxygen therapy, which is a variety of things. We create our own oxygen in hospital. It goes to 6 different areas to support ICU, to support surgery. We have patients that require emergency surgery, that require ultrasound, that require x-ray. We see a lot of ingestions of things. Cats are going to get into string. Dogs are going to get into corn cobs, prescription drugs, anything you can imagine. And so we see anything from when animals get into arguments with other animals. Those are the messiest. They'll have lacerations. We see hit by cars. Those are the worst.
Usually cats don't ingest things because they're smarter than dogs, but
that is not true. Let me verify that.
I will say the morning that we were
no, dogs are
cats
smarter.
Are way smarter than dogs.
Research.
It's not even close. So the morning we were there, and there's this big burly dude, work boots. He's huge guy, and he has his little kitty with him, and the kitty's got a leg thing. And he's so emotional. But if you just kind of the picture of the big tough guy that doesn't cry, and he's carrying his cat, and it's so important to him to take care of his kitty.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really, and you all are there to make him feel better about taking care of his cat.
That's pressure,
Absolutely.
if you ask me, because look, I love humans.
No,
man, I love my dogs. I got to tell you, because when I have a dog, I want to be with him or her every single second of my life that I can be. And that's a lot of pressure when you have a life on your line that's important to somebody else. But let's talk about some of the other people that are you're actually tied in with the Kentucky Derby somehow now, right? How is that?
So we are the official veterinary partner of the Kentucky Derby Festival this year.
That's a little pressure.
A great honor for us.
Pressure.
And it is so neat. It is so, we love the Kentucky Derby Festival. There's such an iconic brand, such an iconic festival. And our family's been involved in the festival since the 80s. My dad, Rick Arrington, he's the executive director of the hospital. He's also a hot air balloon pilot. We used to fly in the hot air balloon race.
Oh, yeah, man.
That was so fun. And in 1985, we won the balloon race.
No, you did not.
We did.
How about that?
Was your balloon shaped like a dog?
No, it had a dog on it. It's called the puppy balloon. Some people might remember it. And so that was so fun.
But every time I went up, it got caught on a fire hydrant.
Oh, stop.
Okay, sorry, that's bad.
We're not getting in a hot air balloon.
No.
Well, it's very fun. You should try it.
Scared of heights.
Yeah. You can't steer it. You can't steer it.
I know. Let's talk about that for a second. Kentucky Derby Festival, things like that. Jefferson Animal Hospital, you are notorious for giving back and for sponsoring things. I love a successful company that becomes a great corporate citizen of Louisville. And in my eyes, that's what you all are. You give back socially, and then you look, you're at the Bats.
Yeah.
You're at the
and that was
soccer
dog
games.
night last night.
You're at soccer games.
Yeah.
I'm a season ticket holder for the Kings.
Yeah.
And my seats are way better than Maddie McCorkle's, just for the record. But your sponsor's there.
Yeah.
You all you like giving back, right?
Well, we love being a part of those teams and those organizations. And the Bats, we love. They have Dog Day at the Park, which was last night. Their next one is going to be May 7th. Lou City, the same thing. They've got Pups at the Pitch. You can bring your dog. Their next one is going to be on May 9th. And in the Kings, I mean, what a great organization. And they all share our same values, which is, number one, teamwork. We're a team at Jefferson Animal Hospital. We have team shifts around the clock. And, performing at a high level, right? At any given moment, our doctors have to be ready at every single minute, all the time, for whatever comes through that door. And then also giving back and being a part of the community. And so these organizations that also run at a high level, we are just so fortunate to be able to be a part of and to be able to be involved with them as well.
You guys expanded to Fern Creek.
That's right.
That's pretty big, man. So how has that, and in 1 minute, how has that affected you all? A good way?
And it's such a positive way.
Great.
And that's a whole separate business that we opened in 1985, and that completely added to our footprint. It added our ability to serve a wider range of the community, not only just basically the community, but with the wellness component, with the just regular exams, because you can get an exam any time of day at the Outer Loop location.
That's incredible.
And it's mostly emergency, but it really helped the Outer Loop location absorb some of those needs, and both are connected. So if you go into Fern Creek and you have an appointment and down the road you have an emergency, we've got you in our system, and it helps with efficiency with operations, and it is just
That's
nonstop.
a big deal.
It's a big deal, and it's really helped us to support the needs of the community as far as pet health care and emergency.
Yeah, some people take their pets to get checkups more than they go to get checkups.
You're looking at him. You're looking at him. Hey,
you
listen.
do a great job. We appreciate
Yes.
everything you do. And real quick, in 20 seconds, there's new techniques for all this and surgeries and everything else. Is there like a vet convention? Where do they have the vet convention, or do you all have those?
Oh yeah, we do. There's one in Vegas every year.
Of course
we go
it's
to.
in Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah,
Vegas.
that's a
Who would
great
thought
one.
it'd be in Vegas?
We buy equipment out there. There's one in Orlando.
Are vets
and-
fun?
How very original.
Well,
Are vets fun?
They're scientists, and they're very and you know they're a different level. They're very intelligent.
Does
and,
everybody have fur on their outfits?
Trivia night.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Hey, good to see you. Adam Arrington.
Good to see you guys.
Jefferson Animal Hospital, all the staff. God bless you, I say, because you do a lot of good for the neighborhood. I love it.
Thank you guys.
All right, listen.